So let's talk about something so important that it is irrelevant. Heads-up display, or HUD for shorter. I played Planetside 2 for quite a while and I didn't really pay attention to heads-up display, but now I am. So let's dive into it, like a steaming pile of you know what. And so let's start with basics. Of course we have our indications of our special ability, health and shield. And here's my first problem. It's not in numbers. I'm no mathematician, but the reason why I need those numbers is just to know whether or not I can take another hit or 1000. Just like giving pizza delivery boy a vague description of the house he is supposed to deliver his pizza to, while shoving GPS up his ass to see whether or not he is going the right way. And thank God they didn't replace ammo indicator on one of characters for a battery. And even better is the alternative mode for the HUD. Instead of having those indicators in one of the screen corners, now you have them on the middle of the screen. And when you get killed by some random guy from the side, you start wondering what the fuck happened, why the hell didn't I see him? And guess what? It was probably because of the fucking HUD. It's like trying to figure out why were you hit by that semi-truck while crossing the street with blinders on. Nevertheless, let's move on. Minimap, one of the most useful items you can have on your HUD. You can enlarge it and even set waypoints on it. I would dare to say even that this is the most polished thing in this whole game. Like a diamond on top of a pile of shit. But as I look above minimap, I see my cert points as well as bonus XP percentage. And as I'm choking enemy max with my infiltrator, I'm thinking, do I really need this information while I'm elbow deep in enemy blood and guts? I mean, you could just as well place it in our score screen while freeing up some space in HUD. And then there is information about the base and all its points. And the problem with this is that you can't see the point situation if you are outside of the capping area. I can't deny that that's a good way to show whether or not you are in the capping area, but the thing is you can show it differently and also show the points at the same time. And in my opinion, that's not quite fair against aircraft. While these pilots are trying to fight off enemy forces and protect your lazy ass on the ground, they're getting jack squat experience from capturing or defending the base. It's like saying to pilots, thank you for your effort, but now fuck off. And now we come to the chat box. And quite frankly, it's well designed. It has tabs to divide its contents, but to be honest, you'll be mostly using general chat anyways. But there is one thing that makes this chat box into a landfill full of rotting human corpses. And it notifies for every human being that is logging in or logging out from your outfit. And as I'm part of KOTV or Keepers of the Void, we have a lot of people that are coming in and going out. And to be honest, 80% of my chat box is always filled with these notifications. And I would say that it would be easier to find the golden watch in Portapody's contents than finding something you are looking for in the chat box. And hey, that's not it. There is also a notification underneath your crosshairs about the same stuff. And at this point I got to say that whoever thought this was a good idea should have Tabasco sauce and razors shoved up the hole where sun don't shine. Oh, and there's also kill feed on the top right corner. And as I look at it, I think to myself, they must have two guys with intense muscle spasms working on this thing because it's always random. And if I had any choice, I would set them free and let them join and see. Because this kill feed is just pointless. Oh, and also one more thing. Why is it always when you do something in this game and you gain XP, it always shows up in the middle of screen and plays sound? I would rather have it on the bottom somewhere, without playing any sound. Therefore, I would concentrate more on the gameplay than just getting those sounds ding 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 all the time. It's like you are not rewarded enough. It's like they could implement subliminal messages in those sounds and you wouldn't notice. Wait, what's that? I have to destroy my country? Well, Latvia, here I come.